Hello, good evening. Neo is here. And I got the yarn to continue the cardigan. Hey baby, no. Neo, darling, could you get out of the way? Okay. We've got 3 skeins of yarn from the We Yarn Company in the color Aunt Hilda on the base Agnes 3-ply to continue with the cardigan in the colorway Faggook that I started last video. And it came with 2 little thingies of tea. And I started on the second sock. If you saw last video, I made one... Oh, Neo! Pause. Correct. I made one sock, a little short sock. And now it's Friday evening, so I've had a whole week of commuting to start on the second sock, and I've just finished the heel flap. So I need to turn and then pick up stitches on the gusset and decrease and do the foot and the toe. But that's a problem for later because I have my yarn now, which means I'm going to wind that up and start on the second side of my cardigan. Like I said, it is Friday evening. I just finished my class, which was till 5 p.m. but thankfully it was online this time, so I was just done at 5. I've got work tomorrow, I've got stuff to do on Sunday, so relaxing little evening with a cup of tea and some yarn and Neo being a little Velcro baby. You want to show your face, baby? Here we go. That's the baby. And you're gonna lay down right in the same spot again? Yeah. What am I supposed to do with you? She wanted to be the center of attention too during class. I'll update you in a minute. Okay, yarn caked up, at least one of them. The rest safely put away because Neo kept wanting to eat them. Cuppy. I thought I was gonna use my big Halloween cup, but apparently I used that this morning and I don't feel like taking it out of the dishwasher to clean it by hand instead of just waiting until tomorrow, so we have the fishy cup. We love the fishy cup. It's not the most convenient cup for tea because it doesn't have a handle, but that's fine. We've also got the remainders of my little trick-or-treat candle that had a ghost at the top of it before I started using it. Smells nice. And we'll do this one. No clue what it's supposed to taste like, we'll see. Usually I like these, but I can't explain the flavor. I need to think of something to watch, and I just had a look at my to-do list to see if I'm actually done for today already. I have more stuff that I could theoretically get done today, but I wrote it down for Sunday, so I'm gonna let that be. I don't have to do my grading. Well, I finished the grading, I need to give feedback. I can do that on Sunday, that's fine. Maybe even tomorrow morning, depending on how I feel. The only other thing I wrote down for today is to make a thumbnail for this upcoming Monday. For the last video of this part. I'm early on starting the next thing. Right, these tea bags are weird. So I'm gonna do that really quickly right now. And then I don't have anything else. And I can just work for however long I want to be awake for. It is a little bit past 6 p.m. now. I already had dinner. So theoretically I should have a long time. But it has been the season of it gets dark at 5 p.m. So I go to bed at 8. We'll see how it goes. Okay, hi, good morning. I got about 8 rows in yesterday, which not a lot, but pretty good for 2 anime episodes of work. I decided to watch some anime because I processed in my brain I can read a book while doing the granny stitch, so I can read subtitles. Got 2 episodes in for Bocchi the Rock, which cute. I already started it a while ago, but I haven't really been watching anime much at all. Don't know why, I'm really bad at finishing stuff. This is a well-known thing. Anyway, this morning I was like, oh, I should probably finish the heel on the sock. It's at the gusset decreases now, so I can take it to work with me. I've got work at the bookshop today, like I do most Saturdays, and it's still the quiet season. Busy season starts in December, right? It's really busy in December, and it has some busy moments in November already too, but less. So I'm just wearing the cargo pants and having my knitting project in my pocket, so if it's deadly quiet for forever, I can knit a couple of rows, a couple of stitches, I don't know. Having a knitting project in my pocket is easier than crochet project because knitting goes slower, takes less yarn, so I need less stuff with me. Last time I took crochet stuff with me, I ran out of yarn within like the first quarter of my shift, and then I was so pissy afterwards. Anyway, yesterday I watched 2 episodes of Bocchi, and then I was feeling sleepy tired, so I went to bed, but then I wasn't sleepy tired anymore, so I read some manga. Yay, reading. I've also been slacking on that. I am so far behind on my reading goal, it's honestly kind of embarrassing. The beginning of the year, like last year I read a lot consistently, and then this year I was like, oh, I'll set my reading goal higher, and no. Hi, hello, good evening. I'm pretty sure the last time I updated you was before I went to work on Saturday morning, which was kind of an abrupt ending to the clip because someone was coming downstairs. Apologies for that. It is now Thursday evening. Went to work, then Sunday was a little bit chaotic, and then I had class, and I had internship, and had class again, and internship again today, and now I'm home. Tomorrow I have more class, but I'm actually awake enough right now, whoa, to update you. It really is the sleepy season for me. Anyway, we have progress on the sock. The decrease part is done. And I'm just working on the foot now. I took this with me to class. I took this with me on the bus once. We also have this much. On the hexagon. It's more than last time. Took it with me on the bus. Didn't take it to class. Worked on it a little bit at home too. We'll see what I do tomorrow. Yeah, I am just going to work on the cardigan now because that's easiest. Let's see, tomorrow I've got class. It is the class that has a long commute, so I will be working on something. The class starts relatively late, so I might get something done in the morning too, just like last time. And do I have anything else? Yeah, and then I've just got work again, and I've got some grading to do over the weekend. And then prepare for the next class again. We're in that education cycle where I finish my work and then the new work is there again. And then I finish that and then the new work is there until it's winter break. So I'm not gonna wait for my crafts until I've finished all my work because there's just more work after this. Crafts go in between. Already finished part of the grading though. I'm so on top of my stuff. So cool. So fun. This grading is actually fun. It's still literature homework. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already. It's literature. And I like their interpretations of stories that we're reading. It's really fun to see a non-academic perspective. And then get to be like, oh my god, you're so right. Because most of the time they are. It's just not the professional interpretation, but they are right. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna watch my YouTube videos that I got piled up over the week because I didn't have time, and then go to bed. Maybe a little bit early, but we'll see. Hi, hello, good evening. It's Friday. I got back from class. I also keep forgetting the lighting up here is great. Right. So got back from class and I'm now a good part into the second sock on the foot. Let's see. That's getting somewhere. Cool. And I finished the first skein on this, so it's nice. Need to wind up the second skein, but I didn't feel like doing that before going out to class, so I didn't. I just brought my sock. And I still don't feel like doing it right now, so I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna read my book and maybe knit a bit on my sock and then sleep. And then tomorrow I get to go to work again. Wahoo! Time is fake. Time is really weird. When I'm like even remotely busy, a day feels really long, but then a week is like, yeah, it's weird. Strange. Do not enjoy it. Anyway, good night. Hi, hello. It is Sunday morning. It snowed. It's November. And it snowed! That hasn't happened in a while, I think. Anyway, this weekend is Dutch Comic Con. I did not get tickets for Dutch Comic Con. I am not a vendor there. Don't think I ever actually want to do that. It's way too big for me. But I did order some stuff online from one of the artists that I would have gone to. And then I asked my housemate to also just get me some stuff in person because it wasn't easy to find online, or I forgot, or whatever the reason was. So I do have some fun things now. We have the tote bag from, this is all from Cosmobotic, by the way, the same person who did my the Summer Hikaru Dye tattoo. We have tote bag from the tattoo studio because I never have enough bags. I use tote bags as project bags. I have infinite projects. We have this keychain, shaker keychain that I put on my internship bag. It's Kaiman from Doredoro, and it's a shaker. His head shakes in the jar. And it's a really big keychain, so I put it on my bag instead of on my keys, so my students don't get freaked out by it. Got these two prints. Hell yeah. And then, let me see. I've got shark sushi. I have another one of this, but I put it on my tablet already. Skull stickers. I don't remember buying 2 Sharkies, so I think Sarah just gave me an extra one, which, hell yeah, thank you. And if I did buy 2, whoops. Got the thank you card, which is cute. Haikyuu. Summer Hikaru died. And that's it. Yeah, the business cards. Can they focus? Good enough. Yippee! So this is one of the artists that I really like. I have more artists that I really like and that I would like to buy some stuff from this con season, especially around the holiday season, because that's the make or break for a lot of artists. But I do not have the budget to go and support everyone at the moment. So this was my being supportive of artists that I like moment for the winter season. I might get some more around December. I did put some small business stuff on my wish list for Christmas. We'll see. Anyway, I need to find places for these prints, probably on my wall in my bedroom. And then that's done, right? These two don't fit in there. Yeah, it is Sunday. I'm about to start the toe on this sock, so it will be done today. Wound up the second cake for the cardigan, haven't attached it yet. We'll get started on that. And I've got some lesson planning to do. All of the cool stuff. I've also got a bunch of fruit to inhale and vitamins to get into my system and tea to drink. Because everyone in this house has a cold besides me. And it will not catch me. Nah, we're not doing this. Finish the sock and then I'll update you. Wahoo. Good game of yarn chicken. Time to sew this up. And then wash them. I guess. Wahoo. Okay, finish the socks, wash them, put them on the heater to dry. The heater isn't that warm, but still probably quicker than just putting them on a table somewhere. Excited, hype. Time to continue on this. Let's see. I need to find the other one to count how many rows I did. Alright, so this has 24 rounds of just the granny hexagon, and then I start doing other stuff. I did take notes on that. This is at 21 rows, so I need to go around the hexagon a few more times before I start doing any of the shaping. Cool, I'm just gonna attach the yarn. And continue, maybe watch some more of season 2 of Dandadan, or read the book that I'm supposed to read for uni. Well, one of the books I'm supposed to read for uni. Got a big reading list. Got a big reading list of stuff I want to read for myself too, but you know, it's November 23rd. We have winter break soon. I'll do a binge reading moment then. I'm not gonna hit my reading goal for this year anyway. I am very far behind, but I did set a very ambitious goal, so I was expecting that. Combination of reading and watch Dandadan? I don't know. I'll go text my partner to see if he wants to watch Dandadan already. Hi, hello, good morning. The socks are dry. This is the one I finished. Yes, no. This one is the one I finished yesterday. It's got the same toe construction and the heel. And then this one. And they match. And I'm gonna be wearing these today in my boots because it's cold outside. It snowed yesterday. Hasn't snowed today, but very well could. Also started on the sleeve. Extending the sleeve. Let's see this side. Needs a couple more rows. I'm gonna go to class now and also pick up my bachelor's diploma. Like the physical piece of paper. That's cool. And I'm gonna get Neo real quick because she's committing kitty crimes. See ya. Behold, a criminal. Tiny criminal creature, eating papers. Hi, good morning. It's Friday. I'm on doing the bottom rows extension, so just 5 or 6 more of this, and then row of single crochet around, and then this half is done. Yay! It's Friday morning, 7 a.m. I have a bit of the in between being sick and getting better. Yesterday was worse. Today is better, but I still need to chill out a little bit. We do have to go to the vet with Neo today for her checkups. Hi, baby. For your checkups and vaccines. So I will have to leave the house, but luckily today my class is online, so I am very confident that I can make good progress on this. For this class that is online today, though, tomorrow I have to go and watch a play. It's a class on Shakespeare, and we have to go see A Midsummer Night's Dream, like an actual performance in person, and that is mandatory. If I don't go, I don't get to do my final paper, and I won't get my 5 EC, so I'll be going regardless of if my cold has passed or not, I guess. Yeah, fun. I'm just gonna be working on this until I can have breakfast, you know, because I just brushed my teeth, so I have to wait a little bit. Yikes. And then I do have to do some reading for that class still. I am not fully prepared yet, but the class isn't until 2 p.m. and it's 7 a.m. right now, so I don't have to start panicking. I have plenty of time to do that reading. Okay, I'll update you when I'm connecting these sides. Okay, hello. Oh, hi Neo. Can I have my arm, please? Oh, you're so cute. I need my arm, baby. So I finished the rows at the bottom and I'm on the single crochet round. No, Neo. But the yarn did not last all the way for the single crochet round, so I need to wind up the next cake, and then I'll just do the next one in this color as well, because I'm gonna need that today. So I need to pull my Swift back from the shelf and do that. And I can do that now because Neo just got up. Wonderful. I'll go and do the thing. Okay, so the two sides are comfortably attached. It is a good amount of oversized considering this is a hoodie. The corners are a bit more visible than usual, probably because I went up so far on the hook size compared to what is recommended for the yarn. But I do think it has a cool effect. I don't mind it. I think especially on the back, that looks kind of cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go and prepare for my class and then follow my class, and then I'll see you again afterwards to have the cuff with the little thumb hole and the border around. I'm happy with the size of this. Slay, winning. Hi, good evening. It's the same day. I just switched clothes. Working on the little border for the whole thing now. Still unsure if I'm adding another row after this, but that's a problem for in like 15 minutes or whatever. Finished the sleeve cuff thingies. I did indeed make thumb holes. It's not ribbing though. At first I was doing the back loops only, single crochet, like up and down thing, and I was not really vibing with the way that was looking with this yarn hook size combination. So I sized down on my hook and I still didn't really like it, so I tried to just double crochet it like I would do for this section. And that was too airy, like I could put my thumb through all of the stitches and then the thumb holes don't add anything for me. So I went back again and it's half double crochets now. So looks like this. And then there's a thumb hole. It's not the prettiest cuff I've ever made, but it's very cozy. And that's the goal of this. This is really fancy, nice, soft yarn. And the goal of it is to be comfortable. I am probably finishing this tonight. I also fixed my ends during my online class. Or before it actually, I was working on the cuff during class, but I am almost finished. And at first I was thinking, oh, I'll wear it while we're going to the theater tomorrow, but I don't wanna. Because the theater includes a tour and a lot of walking around outside, and it might even rain inside of the theater because it's a weird, quirky building, and it's gonna rain a lot tomorrow. So I don't want to have to wash this after a single wear. Like, I should probably block it, but also no. I don't know. Huh. It's probably not going to be very comfortable if this gets rained on. But I'll figure something out to wear that's warm and cozy. I am gonna have some of this yarn left over. Not a lot, but some. And I'll figure something out to do with it. I'm gonna finish this row and then look at it real good with my eyes to decide if it needs a third row, and then I'm finished. It's only like 8:30, but because it gets dark so early, I feel like it's midnight. I am very sleepy. Okay, I am finished. Here's my hands with the thumb holes, and if I don't use the thumb holes, still fine. 2 rounds of double crochet for the border. It's nice and big, so I can, yeah, and the neck. Nice, very cool. I will show you again tomorrow or the day after when there's daylight and you can actually see the way these colors look in real life, because this is not what they look like. Okay, good night. Okay, so here's the... Hi, Neo. Here's Neo. Hi, Neo. Thank you so much, baby. Can you move? Here's the colors in daylight. It's like very bright and nice. And then the gray has some brights in it too. Thank you, Neo. You're so nice. Anyway, that's a finished cardigan. I think Neo is claiming it. And I will be wearing this to class tomorrow. Oh, Neo. You want to say bye too, baby? Neo says bye.